God bless you, family, and welcome back. I know it's been a while, but we are here making things happen, excuse me. Here in 2023, we are moving forward because God has something for me and He is working through me. Okay, so in 2023, we have brought back to life the self guided life coaching sessions, and we're going forward, moving forward to reach, exceed each and every one of our dreams, goals, and desires. Guess what? We're starting from the beginning. Let me talk to you about what it means to have a life coach and what these sessions are going to be about. And we're going to run through this year, meeting, exceeding each and every one of our green dreams, goals, and desires. If I can stop being tongue tied this morning. All right. So just keep in mind, I want you to have like a pen, pad, some form of electronic device to take your notes, not only for this session, this beautiful intro, but for each and every one of your sessions and for your goals. You're keeping track of it. You're keeping yourself accountable for each and every one of your dreams and your goals. So let's get to it. Okay. Remember that your sessions is what this we're calling these your sessions. They can be private, they can be open. It's totally up to you. You're the one that is guiding the will, for say, in this matter here. I want you to make sure that you're setting aside time, not only to view the messages, but also for you to reflect on your own individual action plan, like your own individual desires, so that you can again reach, exceed each and every one of your dreams. I'm here to motivate you, push you going forward, and we're doing it, moving forward in 2023. All right. So just a reminder that I, Miss Melinda, here is a certified life coach, a certified Christian life coach, which basically means that I'm not going to be um I was going to say, not bombarding you with the word of God, but that's not necessarily the truth, because that's just who I am. But I am acknowledging Christ through each and every one of these sessions. But you do not have to be a Christian in order to receive the wisdom and guidance that comes along with it. I just hope that you will open up your heart and your mind to receive the truth and eventually come on board. All right. At the same time, I want to classify what goals are with you. First and foremost, goals can be your dreams. They can be long term. They can be short term. They can be like the visions or that assignment or that aspiration that you just cannot let go of. That thing that you want to be able to achieve. That is your goal. You can have goals in vast amount of areas of your life, which could be your financial, your family, personal growth, health, fitness, getting organized, etc. What is your goal? What is your desire? Okay, the process itself here is just to help you get organized, as well as for you to find priority for you, the one that's hearing this beautiful voice. It's all about you. Really, it's about him, but Jesus Christ. But it's about you in these sessions, meaning, what is your goal? What is your desire? What is that thing that's burning inside of you that you've always wanted to accomplish? Not so much what someone told you should do, or what someone is trying to mold. What is that thing that you can't let go? What is that thing that makes you happy? That is what we're focusing on. Consider your goal when it comes to your overall desire, something that you really, really want to achieve, whether it's short term or long term. Take a moment and ponder, like, really think about it. What is it that I want to be able to process? What is it that I want to be able to achieve this week, this year, in the next 5 years, for my family, for my retirement, for my deepest desire, for my God given desire, my God given assignment? All of that. All of that. All right. In the beginning, I want you, again, I told you to get a notepad, get a pen and pad, because I want you to think about some things. And this is going to help you be real with yourself. For so long, many of us, including myself, have lied to ourselves because we've allowed other people's desires or those things that they weren't able to achieve in life to try to mold you in your desire, in your dreams, in your visions, in your goals. So for this moment, think of three things that are your greatest attributes. I mean, those skills, those talents, those abilities, those three things that no matter what anybody says, that I got that. I can handle that thing. I can handle that. And I want you to consider to share that thought or the desire with someone. You don't have to, but consider and then see what they say. Like if you can't think of what your skill, your attribute is, or what that thing that's like you know that you can handle, ask a family, ask your friends, ask a coworker, for that matter. And it's, you know what do you think one of my biggest traits are? My biggest attribute, my biggest skill, and see how that can help mold and open up your mind to say it's okay to think about me for a moment. Take this time, this session at least, to brag on yourself. What do you see about yourself or you know about yourself that maybe someone else doesn't know? That skill or that thing that trait that you know what? Ain't nobody gonna take this one from me. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I don't even let everybody know how good I am about this. Just brag to yourself. Just pump yourself up for a minute. Just a minute. Don't be prideful, but just pump yourself up a little bit. And think about at the same time, if I could do anything I wanted to do right now, like I want to start this new venture, achieve this desire. I really wanted to, this thought keeps coming to my head. I want to be able to do this. What is it? Be honest with yourself. Remember, I'm just here to motivate you, to encourage you, to get you to start loving you, loving on the gift that God has created in you. Now think about this. If you could, for say, sell yourself, not physically, but if you could sell yourself, pump yourself up and sell yourself or tell your story right now in like a 2-second, 3-second, 30-second bio, what would it be? What would you say about you? Even if you had to take a mirror, look in the mirror and say, tell you about yourself. Not saying being negative. What are those beautiful things about you? This is about pushing yourself to focus on reaching those goals and making sure that you are priority for a moment. I know, especially, I don't want to say especially women, but especially women. We take on so much. Our family, our friends, we want to be the master of all and make sure everything is good. And then we get home and take that 2-second moment and we're exhausted. And sometimes we're thinking, I wasn't able to achieve anything I really wanted to do today. I'm so busy about making everybody else happy that I'm actually walking around here in depression and folks don't know it. This is the time I want you to dig deep and think about you. Don't think about the family. Dig deep and think about you. Really get to know yourself and your true desires. Letting down that wall of protection that you have up, defending and protecting yourself from the world, from yourself, and unfortunately, that wall that you put up between you and God. Go ahead and let it down. That way He can talk to you and remind you how beautiful you are inside and out. All right, the do's and don'ts. Let me let you know the do's and don'ts. I'm here just to provide guidance and support. I am not your therapist. Most importantly, I am not your God. I'm not. I'm not here to judge. There's no condemnation here. There's no judgment here. Just loving guidance. And sometimes I might correct you on some of those thought processes that you may have. I'm not counseling you. I'm coaching you, guiding you, being that big sis that you need to pump you up. That's what I'm doing here. Okay? Now it's time to tell the truth to you. Give you some ideas of some things I want you to think about. What is one thing that you like to do most? Not what somebody else told you like to do most, but what is it that you like to do most? Okay, what is it that you like to do the least? That's number 2. What is it that you like to do the least? Like, I really don't like to do this. I do it. Might even do it well, but I really don't like it. What is that thing? What do you like to talk about the most? And what do you like to talk about the least? What's your greatest strength? What's that greatest skill? What is your best talent? If there was that one thing that you could do for the rest of your life, what would it be? Be real with yourself. And it's okay if it has nothing to do with your family, your friends, or your current situation or circumstances. It's okay. I'm going to tell the truth to myself. This is the life that I want. This is the desire that I have. I want to figure out how to get there. And with all that in your head, here we go. Write down 3 goals. 1, 2, 3. 3 whole goals. Again, that could be your dreams, your desires, the aspiration that God has given you. It can be a short-term goal, long-term goal. I just want to stop cussing folks out. I want to stop going to Starbucks every single day. I actually want to go to the gym. I want to pay attention to how I spend my money. I want to save for that vacation. I want to go on that cruise. I want to get that promotion. I want to start my own business. Whatever it is. 3 goals. And guess what? I need you to add a date next to that when you want to start that goal. Should be today. So let me change that up. When do you want to accomplish that goal? When do I want to have that goal saying, check mark, that one's done, bucket list, over. And guess what? Because this is a goal that you've had and you haven't been able to achieve it, there's probably an obstacle or 2 that's holding you up from being able to do that. So guess what? Under each one of those goals, remember, 1, 2, 3, we have 3 goals. Under each one of those, I really want you to write down at least 2 obstacles. 2 things have been holding you back from reaching that. Even if that obstacle is you, your mindset, time frame, budget, whatever it is, talent, connection. What is the obstacle that's holding you back? Self-confidence. What is it? Again, you're being honest with yourself. What is it that's holding you back from being happy with you by achieving that one goal? But we're going to write this down for all 3 of our beautiful goals. And guess what? We're not done. Since you were bold enough to write down what that obstacle was, I want you to be bold enough, strong enough, confident enough in you to say, what is it that you are going to do to combat, fight, come against, bump heads with the thing that's been holding you back? What obstacle has been holding you back, and how you're going to combat that thing? 2 or 3 steps to combat the obstacles. So again, you're going to have my goal. 2 or 3 obstacles is hindering from you reaching that first goal. And for each one of those obstacles, what am I going to do to combat those obstacles so therefore I can reach my goal by the day I put at the top? I know it's homework, but you're worth it. you want to be able to achieve and reach your goal, right? You got to put some work in. Because trust and believe those obstacles are putting their work in, keeping you from reaching, exceeding it, and meeting each and every one of your goals. Just saying. Just saying. Just a thought. Just a thought. You guys know I love you. And I always tell you, most importantly, our Heavenly Father loves you. And this year we are moving forward. God is doing something in you and for you in this year, in this season. But you have to put some work into action. He's not a genie. He's not going to snap his fingers and make some magical smoke come about and your thing is taken care of. No, no, no. He has to make sure that it's something that you really want. And if it's something that you really want, you have to put some work into it. So family, we're going to do this. This year, we are moving forward because I'm reaching, exceeding each and every one of my goals. And I'm going to do it with a smile. I'm going to do it with love. I'm going to do it with grace. I'm going to do it with dignity and do it with class. Because I'm preparing myself for the better me. I love you, family. Until next time, we're not only going to add on to this, but you're going to take some time to reflect on how you did with this very first assignment. I love you. God bless you. Until next time.